Well, hi there, it's Brooke, and today for my first summer trays, it doesn't feel like it's going to be summer. It's about 50 today, and it was about 50 yesterday, but kind of feeling patriotic with Memorial Day coming up, and just want to get you a little summer ideas, because I know in some places you've hit 80s, 90s, and you're full on summer. Not here yet. So we're gonna do a Pinterest inspired tier tray. I'm going to use my Hobby Lobby tier tray again, the white one that I have. Most of the trays I think are brown. I think maybe one was white. And there was not very many inspiration picks to choose from. I searched all over Pinterest. I wanted to do like a patriotic, a lemon, and then just kind of a summery one. And I found tons of more like neutral, springy ones and a few patriotic. I found one lemon one I wanted and pretty much stopped looking. But the summer one, the inspiration pick is like an Etsy shop for like a whole tiered tray. So I used it as inspiration more for the color palette than like the design. So I've never really done that before, but I just couldn't find like a summer one that I really liked off of Pinterest, and I went on to Instagram. I don't know if I'm not looking in the right spots or what, but that's what we're gonna do. And when we get to that one, we can talk about it again. So I hope you enjoy my little Pinterest inspired tier trays, and let's get to it. So for our first pick, I'm gonna go with the lemonade one, just because I thought that was the simplest. That was the first one I found, so I figured that would be the best to go with first. I have Rae Dunn pieces, not those Rae Dunn pieces, but I do have the 2 lemons and the lemon measuring cups. So let's just get right into it. So let's first place the lemon measuring cups. So here's mine. I do believe, yep, I got these at Kirkland's quite a while back, and it looks like they kind of flip-flop theirs down on the bottom. So it's setting in there like that. And then they have a little yellow lemon rolling pin in there. I just have a blank one, so we're just gonna use that. And then the ones on the top, once again, look like they've been kind of flipped. And then just set off to the side there. I do have a bud base like the one in the back. I do believe theirs is probably on risers, so we'll see if we want to do that. And then down on the bottom, I do have my fresh juicer, but I wasn't sure how it would all, yeah, definitely not going to fit with the juicer. So let's see if I can just fit it like that. I can. And then I have my pinch and dash bowls that I thought would be fun to use for that. Bowl up on the top. And then they have that little yellow mug that I believe says lemonade on it. Yeah, it says lemonade on it, but I don't have that. So I thought maybe my pour would look cute. Nope, that looks stupid. And then they have that You Are My Sunshine. I have a candle. That doesn't really fill it up. Maybe, I don't know if having 2 like pour things, yes, looks stupid. Okay, let me go grab a few things. Okay. So I grabbed a few things, and I'm a butthead because I totally forgot I got this little lemon iced tea thing off of Etsy. It has like little ice cubes in there. I've been planning on using it kind of my summer tray in my kitchen. I think it can go either way. I think I'm gonna flip it around here though, so the straw is leaning backwards. That works perfect, even though it's an iced tea. And then I gotta put in a lemon right there. I'm feeling kind of the half. And then down on the bottom, as you can see, I added just my black and white check. I figured that would look really cute with the straw. I thought of these bowls first, and then I remembered I had that, so that worked out pretty much perfect. I do want to add in just this little blue-green tin just in the back here behind the fresh. And so they do have a lemon in the fresh. I don't think that's gonna look quite right. I think maybe my lemon should go back there, and then let's put some greenery in here. So the greenery in the little bud vase, I just have some boxwood eucalyptus sprigs. That looks like what's in there. I think that's as good as we're gonna get. Looks like there's some lamb's ear in between this and these lemonade thing. I don't know how big a sprig I need, so let's do that. There's a bunch coming out of this. So I don't know if we want to add, probably not quite that many, but we can add some. I figured we could add some over here too. And I'm just using, I call these the lemon leaves. I don't know, they're in a big old bunch at Hobby Lobby. So I think I'm going to add some just in here, like it was supposed to be on the other side. And then maybe pop in some lamb's ear around here. Do we want to add lamb's ear into this too? Ooh, I kind of like that. That little rolling pin looks like just like a cylinder block with two little, it almost looks like sari pieces on the end. That's pretty cute. I think we are going to skip the lamb's ear in the middle and just use what I have here. I am going to use wood slice to prop these up a little bit. I just feel like they need a little height. I switched around a little bit of greenery and pulled out that one over on the side. And I think we got it. I think it's similar to the pick, but definitely not exactly the same. I'm really happy with how this turned out. It looks super cute, super fresh. This would look really cute in my living room. Last year I just put a bunch of lemons in my dough bowl, and then this would have went like just perfect with that. So it's a good idea I could do this year for this summer. I think after kind of the 4th of July I want to do lemons or kind of more of a summery theme. Here is our first tray, and now we get to do an Americana one. So let's get to it. So for our patriotic photo, it does use the brown tray, and pretty much everything is from Hobby Lobby on here for the most part. I know those wicker stars are the plaid stars, the God Bless USA. I think that light blue truck was either last year or the spring or Easter sometime. So they have a lot of items from Hobby Lobby on here. I actually don't have any of that stuff from Hobby Lobby. I've always just used my red and white hearts. I did look at the stars this year and I was tempted, but it's not on sale yet. And then I have a navy blue truck and another sign that I think will work. And then I just brought out some greenery, different things. So we are trying to make this work. I'm not sure how my little beaded garland worked, but they had a super cool red, white, and blue one that's kind of like the carrot one from Easter. It's like the circle with the tassel that I'm super tempted to get. So more than likely I would have used that on this tray if it would have been on sale, but it wasn't, so we're going to improvise. I'm going to set my blue truck first because I just think that's the easiest to get on here. The sign I have is just a 4th of July sign that I got out of like a variety pack from, I want to say Ash Sign Co. And so I probably need to either get my little holder, or I mean it does stand, or put like a wood piece under it behind it. I'm just gonna grab a wood piece to hopefully stabilize it a little better. So that's pretty much where theirs is, I think. And then the beaded garland is kind of hanging off the front here. I just have this black and white one. Technically I could slide the house under and do it like this. I just have a black and white one. I thought that looked pretty good because there's like black and white in the other things. So I do have just the red hearts, or I also have this kind of vintage-y heart that I picked up like from Primitives by Sin. I don't really like that up there, so let's try this. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that there for the moment, and let's move up to the top. So the stars I have are this. So I thought maybe I could put that up here and then just use another one of my hearts here or something like that. So we need a little greenery here. I have 3 different gray greeneries we can use. I also have this red greenery, which I am leaning towards. And then I do have these little star succulents, which I also thought would look kind of cute here too, instead of those stars. Oh yeah, I super duper like that. I like this up here. Wonder, too much greenery? A little bit. So let's kind of tighten this up, put that there. I do want to use these greenery balls because they do have little accent filler in there, and I don't really, I mean I have some, but I think it's in my Easter stuff. I am not gonna find that. So let's see how this works. And of course, I need some filler in the back. I wonder, And then instead of the ribbon, I thought my flag would look cool, but I didn't gather anything to stick it in. Let me grab a few more pieces once again. I found a couple things. So I have my red mason jar. This is from the Valentine's section at Hobby Lobby. So I thought that just kind of looked cute down there. Brings in a little bit more red. And then on the top, I do need to use a wood slice for this to fit up here a little nicer. I would just add my navy ceramic lantern. Then there adds a little bit more navy to it. I'm super not, like, I wish it was just white or just natural. I'm not a big fan of the black and white, but that's the only size I had right now. That's kind of the point of this video, is to use what you have and get inspired. So it doesn't look a lot like the photo, but I think we made it work. I think it's still pretty cute. I could actually put that on there to give it a little more height so you can see it better. I really like how it came together. It's super simple. And this is even growing on me because it's not over the top red, white, and blue then. It kind of like adds in a bit of neutral as much as black and white can be neutral. So I really like this too. This would be awesome sitting on my end table. Just a little bit of patriotic for the season would be fun. Now on to the summer one. Yes, the summer one. Like I said, for the picture on this one, it's kind of a tiered tray bundle that you can get. It is super cute, but I just kind of took the inspiration from the colors, the orange, the green, and then like the pink, and then the whites, and then I used my fresh flowers sign and my bloom sign, and then I grabbed just some of that leaf greenery from Hobby Lobby that I'd love to use right now. I wish I had like a rain boot or something cute like that, or a butterfly, but I just didn't. So we're just gonna kind of go with flowers and gnomes and see what we come up with here. So first, let's place our signs. So here is my fresh flower sign, and then their bloom one is also like up here on the top. I like to go back and forth, so we'll see how this works out. I might end up just using one or the other, but we are just going to play around right now. And I grabbed out my little watering can. I don't know, I just love this. When I use fresh flowers and blooms, it's just so cute. I use it a lot in the spring decor and now into summer. So I have two little gnomes. I have one with a stick and one with a bird. I'm gonna stick him up there and see what I think of that. So let's use some of the greenery. I do really want to use the orange just because they have like a lot of orange in there, and I just feel like that'll be a really good color to use. And then they have, it's kind of more of a pinky red, where I just have this more like hot pink fuchsia color. I do have two of these. And I'm just gonna try to put in some of this greenery, see what I think there. I have all sorts of bits and pieces of this greenery. So I want to use a bigger chunk over here in the corner. And I'm thinking another bigger chunk maybe back here. No. No. Do I want to use another flower here? Does that look better than the blooms? Maybe put a big chunk coming out this side then. Feel like I need a filler piece in the back here. I went and grabbed just my pale green lantern and I just set it right back here. You can't see it a lot, but you know how I feel about filler. I don't think I have another spot for that gnome. I feel like I need a little garnish. Don't you? I need a little garnish. So I'm going to pop out my moss stones. So I got my baggie of moss stones here. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. This is super simple compared to the inspo pick, like, cause theirs is like super full. I almost feel like something could be here, but I don't know what. If I remove that, I like that the top doesn't have anything. Oh yeah. We hit this one off, people. I really like this. I like the simplicity. I like that we just use that vibrant color palette, and then with the white tray and then the black and white signs, like the flowers are just there to speak for themselves. This is how I love to decorate for summer. I've done a lot of lemons here the past 2 years, but ultimately I just love like a lot of flowers and color for summer. So I'm definitely gonna do that in like the kitchen or the living room, you know, like one or the other, but I still really like my lemons. seasons, so it's just kind of a fun time. This one really turned out like the back is completely empty, and you know how much I want to fill that up, but it doesn't need it. So you got to remember that when you're doing trays. Like sometimes you can just leave the back all open, especially if you're shoving it into a corner. You don't need all that extra stuff. Final tray. Well, there was my 3 summer Pinterest inspired tier trays. That was a little different. We took photos and just got inspired by the colors and the arrangement more than the pieces on there, I would say. That was fun. That little Hobby Lobby tray's just been super fun to decorate here lately. I found some cute ones that I definitely think I want to use in like my living room for like patriotic time and summertime. Next up for me decorating is probably going to be patriotic, but I'm just gonna wait a little bit since I just got all my spring stuff done and I want to enjoy that a little bit longer. So I hope you enjoyed this video, got some motivation. I'm not sure. I think we got some Target tier trays coming next for summer. I'm gonna want to do some 4th of July stuff, some patriotic stuff, and then maybe some more traditional summer ones. I don't know. I've just been doing all sorts of ones lately, and I feel like we're in a weird like spring summer transition right now, so I haven't exactly known what kind of trays to share with you guys. So I'm trying to come up with the best ones that'll give you inspiration for what you want to do next. If you have any ideas for me down in the comments, let me know. I do have some. I've been looking through Pinterest and Instagram, of course, to get inspiration, and then I know I just want to sit down and do some. I have ideas in my head, so that's what's going to be coming at you next. So please remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.